All right, this is That Exciting Dude with That Exciting Dude Sports, and we are off to the AFC South. First up, Houston Texans. Last year, they were 11-5. Year before, 2017, 4-12. 2016, 9-7. Their quarterback is Deshaun Watson. So, he's a very solid quarterback. He's a good quarterback. And the pairing for his wide receivers is DeAndre Hopkins and Will Fuller V. And DeAndre is, he's like, if not the top, he's definitely like number 2 or number 3 for wide receivers. Will, I don't think he's up there in the top 10, but he is a solid wide receiver. And then their running back, I believe he's fairly new to the NFL, Lamar Miller. I did that notation, so I'm going on my brain and the amount of depth that I've been looking at the past few days. I could be very wrong, but yeah, so the running back is Lamar Miller. Now the bold prediction for the season is 10-6. Sorry about that. Got a little flubbed up. All right, next up is the Tennessee Titans. A little early here. Last season, they were 2018. They were 9-7. 2017, they were 9-7. And 2016, they were 9-7. Their QB is Marcus Mariota. Now, he's not like a stellar quarterback, but he's a great quarterback. And a good backup that they have is Ryan Tannehill, which came from Miami. And he's a good quarterback too. I mean, he was stellar and awesome and all that good stuff. But so I think their QB situation, they might not have a super high grade, but I think 2 great middle QBs, and they're doing great. Tight end, Delaney Walker. I know he's a good tight end. He's a good backup tight end. I had him on my fantasy team, so that's why I could say I know that for a fact. Wide receiver, Taywan Taylor. Now, he doesn't have a lot of TDs. This is only his second season. He's very young, and he hasn't played a ton of games. I think his rookie season, he was like 5 games, and last year it was like 12 games. But his average for all of those games was 13.5 yards per carry. And he had a few carries per game. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head. But so he's definitely someone to watch out for, as young talent as it is. And the bold prediction for Tennessee and what their outcome will be for this year, for me, is 10-6. Jacksonville Jaguars. All right. Last year, 5-11. 2017, they were 10-6. 2016, they were 3-13. Now they do have the awesome, glorious Nick Foles from Philadelphia this year for the quarterback, so he'll definitely do great things there. And the running back, Leonard Fournette, he's a little washed up, I think. I mean, he's still a great running back, but he's a little washy in my opinion. Wide receiver, this Marquise, he's a backup. Okay, he missed last season, and so it'll be interesting to see how he comes back. But yeah, my bold prediction for Jacksonville is 4-12 for this year. And last up, we have the Indianapolis Colts. Last year, they were 10-6. 2017, 4-12. 2016, they're 8-8. And their quarterback is Andrew Luck, which is very questionable. His health has always been an issue with the team. And so it's going to be interesting how will he last this full season. I don't think he's last a full season without getting hurt. But we'll see. The running back, Marlon Mack, stellar. Wide receiver, they have two great wide receivers, Ty Hilton and Devin Funesh. And then for the tight ends, Eric Ebron and Jack Doyle, which is just awesome, two tight ends right there. So, Andrew Luck definitely has his people. Probably a sleeper would be Philip Dorsett, also on the Colts. But my bold prediction for the Indianapolis Colts is 11-5. All right, so moving on, we'll get ready for the next episode with That Exciting Dude.